All right, so this is my second to last client today. I'm about to go home, which is good, but I want to talk to her about some things, about her hair, about her life. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will feel the same way about different things that are going on with your nationalities and your bodies and how your hair is different from everybody else's. And crazy part is you want to look on YouTube and see all these different things and everybody lies to you and say, your hair could look like mine. No, it can't. No, it's not. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we're gonna start with this one. How old are you, baby?
I'm 17.
You're 17? What made you wanna lock this up?
Okay, first was my hair. I had done it before, but I messed it up. Secondly, I do love locks. And thirdly, my hair is a lock to handle. It's thick.
And you have a very tight, what I call curl pattern. Your hair is like mine, and I call my hair Uganda now. So I know. But the great thing is that's gonna work great in your future because this is your what? Your third retwist?
First, actually. With
It's your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, and you buddy like this already?
It's my first
All you had to do was sneeze and your shit was ready. That's what's up. Okay, so what have you've done this before?
Yeah, but like previously I got my hair locked, but I didn't do my research as I should have.
Yeah.
And so I went to not a loctician, but a cosmetologist. And so she thought she knew what she was doing, and I was like, okay, go ahead. And I noticed that like she didn't do what she was supposed to. So I went to somebody else who's actually a loctician, but what she was doing was combining my locks and making really big parts and really small parts all over my head.
What's
and she
up?
didn't
Wait
tell
a
me.
minute. Hold on. What's her address? I got my keys. So you can whip her ass right now, bro. They be tripping me out with this. Why they do this? Okay, I'm listening.
And she didn't tell me, and I was like, pause. I came in with 114 locks, and I left with 97. And I went back again, and I was like, wait, it keeps decreasing every time. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go no more. And so I decided to come to you. And then you were like, I gotta come when and I was like, yeah, I know. So yeah, this is my
So are you happy now with where you went from to now?
Yes, I am.
What is the difference that you've seen? And this is not to boast me or anything, just be honest with me. And even if there's something that you did not like or something about my service or my professional abilities that you don't like, tell me those things. What is it that makes this experience different from, besides her harpooning you by putting all that mess together, what's the difference?
Oh, okay. So firstly, like all the parts are even, which is what I wanted, like from the get-go. Like let my parts all be even. And I wanted medium locks. Like I know they're gonna end up being a little thicker, which is fine. That's all I wanted.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No.
Okay, that's good.
You asked for medium. I gave you a medium sized part.
So I was like, okay, that's what I wanted. But she gave me like super large parts. So I knew, like in the long run, it was gonna be thick on my head, and I didn't want that. So I like that it was like medium parts, and I counted immediately. I have 120 something. And I was like,
so you have more?
Yeah, which is perfectly fine by me. As long as it was 100 and something, I was fine. Because anything lower than that, I know they're gonna finna look like wigs in the next year. And I was like, no, I can't have that.
Right. So are you familiar with the different things that I use on your hair? Are you familiar with like how I'm doing this? Or you just say, you know what, screw it. I heard what he had to say. I'm just gonna go sit down and just let him do it.
I'm familiar with like your technique. I know that you prefer, coiling over twists and all of that. And I've watched your videos too. So I was like, okay, let me go to somebody like I actually am familiar with who is, in town. So I prefer that than just going, hell wire all the way to Katie to get my hair messed up.
That's a damn, what we call shame. That's a damn shame. All right. As you can see here, because we did the medium size, we did the nickel size parting. And like she said, everything is congruent, double clipping all the way down, making sure that we hold all of those into place because this is her first retwist. And even in her first retwist, she's already started to have a great bud. So we winning so far. Everything is so great. And this is what we came here for. And she even got a shampoo. Was that a light Rooty Pooty Tappity Tap shampoo or did we get in there?
No, they got in there.
We got in there and we conditioned. We still have no slippage and I can put I'm strong and I'm pulling this and nothing is coming loose. So for those of y'all be like, oh, my hair's gonna fall apart. My hair's gonna do this. No, it's not. No, it's not. Look how smooth this hair is. And this is after a shampoo. All coils are still intact, bro. Like nothing came loose right there. That is some smooth hair. And all we used was that 1-inch barber comb. i.e. Betty. Betty hooked her up. Thank you, Betty. Are you familiar with the products that we are using today?
No, not really. All I know is about that, what's it called, that gray bottle?
Gray bottle?
Yeah, you can't find it in the market. You have to like be professional to get it.
The Design Essentials?
Yes, that.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, see, we use other things too. We're using the Lock and Curl. Excuse me, I'm sleepy about it, okay. A Lock and Curl, which is a really light spray. Very light. Spray it on the hand. No products. No product buildup, no nothing. Second product we're using is the Tight Hold by Talia Wajid, which is a soft gelée that's gonna go into the hair and just keep the hair trained. Now, if you use too much of anything, of course it can be a problem for you going forward, but we don't use a lot of it. We use a very sparing amount just to train the hair and what it's gonna do, especially after the shampoo and the conditioning process. So what I'm analyzing right now, what you guys can see, is I'm clipping in 3 different sections. Being that her bud is so close to the root, I don't want to just focus on clipping the bud. I want to keep the entire lock congruent with my retwisting. So that because she's already had issues, she's already been dealing with others and their mess. When we cut this camera out, we on our way. I don't know where you at, girl, but we coming to get you. But so what we were saying was, we want to keep it congruent, we want to keep it even, we want to keep it healthy. I do not care, and nor will I ever in my life care about people holding onto a hairstyle for 50 million years. I do not want her retwist to last for 2 months, which means she's not gonna come in and get a shampoo and a conditioner and all the things that are necessary for it. That's not the way. That ain't how you do this. I wanna keep this healthy and I wanna keep this right. So we talk, we are very fluid about everything that's going on, and we just keep it right. Now, let's talk about your at-home care. Do you tie this up in there?
Yes, I do. I make sure to. Even my mom, I got 4 shirts.
What you tying it up with?
Okay, I can't use a scarf, so I use a do-rag because it makes sense to me. So I use a do-rag.
Same thing. Okay.
Yeah, I use a do-rag and I put a bonnet over the do-rag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but the do-rag is kind of what's helped contain and keep it into place.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're not hot?
No. That was because, okay, if I'm going outside, I can't go outside with just a do-rag. I look real bald, so I put the bonnet on too.
Oh, that just kind of make you feel good. Okay, because I'm about to say that made me hot as hell. My air conditioner be on 55 degrees. This is the time my hair up at night. And now tell me lastly, what's your goal? Where do you want this to go?
Okay, so I'm expecting, hopefully, in the next year, that like my hair is like fully budded up and it's just real pretty, real healthy. Most importantly, like I don't want my hair just looking very brittle and breaking. So I'm trying to make sure that I nurture it as much as possible, especially like during this very vulnerable stage. It's in making sure like I spray my water, put on my
Wait, you spray your what?
Rose water.
What you spraying that for? Your hair not thirsty? What you putting it up there for?
It's just like once a week or once or twice.
What you putting it up there for at all?
Rose water?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not good.
Oh, so what am I supposed to use?
What? The oil.
Oh, just the oil?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know oil and water don't mix.
Oh, that's true.
So you putting that oil up there on some parts and you putting that water up there on the other parts, you confusing this thing. Now, I will say this, 50-50. The water will make it lock faster. It will do that. But what will happen also, just like when you wash your car and you don't dry it, you have the water spots, which can be drying to your paint. That can be drying to the cuticle of your hair too. So that's the thing. If you're going to do it, you have to balance it very properly. And that's just one of those things I learned because, you know, I used to think I was Peruvian. So I was putting all this water on my hair, trying to figure out where this bald spot was coming from. Because it was, you know, especially the water coming out of your sink, it's just eating at you. It's just taking away from you. It's not really offering anything. Especially since they came up with COVID-19. Yeah, they just fucking up the game. But that's another story. So, what else you doing?
Well, I mean, I'm an athlete, so I'm always working out.
Okay, that works. The sweat works. That's good.
That's about it. Like it's all in the summer, so I've really been working on college stuff. But coming August 11th, the workout's gonna hit hard.
Oh, them games finna change. Ooh, you gonna smell like green bean juice.
I know.
It's all right. Just come on in here. We gonna get all of that out. We gonna get all of that out. But the great thing is I'm proud of your process now. I would say this. If you go from looking this good to have bald spots and all in the future,
yeah, that's not cute.
you're gonna meet me in the street. I'm not gonna be wearing white there. We gonna have to figure this thing out. But so far, you're looking good. You're looking great, and I'm gonna show the people your fantastic outcome as soon as we finish this, so they can know anybody and everybody can lock.